the stars to shame that night. I said,
Imagine this. Before Taylor Swift became the most powerful showgirl on the planet, she once dreamed of something completely different. A girl with curly hair, a secondhand guitar, and a notebook full of stories. Not chasing fame, but chasing meaning. She didn't just want to sing, she wanted to tell stories. At 12, Taylor wasn't dreaming about fame or red carpets. She was writing poems, long, emotional ones, tucked inside an old diary. Each word was a confession, each melody a memory. While other girls her age imagined glittering stages, Taylor imagined pages filled with feelings no one else dared to write down. That's when music found her, not as a goal, but as a language. At 14, her family made a bold move. They left Pennsylvania for Nashville, the heart of country music. No connections, no money, just a dream and a demo CD. Taylor went from label to label, knocking on doors that kept closing. But instead of giving up, she wrote more. She turned rejection into rhythm, loneliness into lyrics. By 15, she signed her first publishing deal and did something unheard of. She demanded to keep her songwriting rights. A teenage girl standing her ground against an entire industry. From the start, Taylor never saw herself as just a singer. She saw herself as a storyteller, someone who could turn heartbreak into poetry and pain into power. While others practiced choreography, she studied novels and film scripts. She analyzed storytelling structure, learning how words could build worlds. Years later, when she directed All Too Well and Fortnite, everyone called her a genius. But truthfully, she had been preparing for that moment since she was a child. Those who knew her as a teenager said Taylor didn't talk about fame, she talked about vision. She wanted to become a writer, a director, a creator, someone who built emotional universes, not just performed inside them. She mapped her career like a chessboard. Release music, tour the world, expand into film. Control her brand, her masters, her image. She didn't want to be part of a story, she wanted to own it. And she did. When The Life of a Showgirl arrived, fans called it a surprise. But it wasn't. It was the result of 20 years of strategy, work, and conviction. From that little girl with a guitar to the woman who now owns every note, every image, every chapter, this was never luck. It was destiny written by her own hand. Taylor once said, "I don't want to be a chapter in someone else's book. I want to write my own." And she did exactly that. Her pre-Showgirl ambitions weren't about fame, they were about freedom. The freedom to create, to tell stories, to be in control of her own art. That's why when you see Taylor Swift under those bright lights today, remember, behind the icon stands a 12-year-old girl with a notebook full of dreams. So if you have a dream that others don't understand, remember her story. Because sometimes, the dreams that surprise the world are the ones that build legends. What part of Taylor's early journey inspires you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like the video if you believe in chasing dreams no matter how impossible they seem.